The potential of DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane and how it could revolutionize transport logistics. DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane is a revolutionary aircraft that has the potential to revolutionize transport logistics. The plane is designed to land in the ocean, allowing it to carry heavy cargo from one place to another without having to traverse land. This could have a huge impact on the way goods are transported around the world, as it would allow for faster and more efficient delivery of goods. Additionally, this technology could also be used for humanitarian aid in disaster-prone areas, as it would allow aid workers to quickly and easily deliver supplies without having to worry about road closures or other obstacles. With its potential applications in mind, DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane could be an invaluable asset for transport logistics in the future. What is DARPA's Heavy Cargo Plane and what are the challenges involved? DARPA's Heavy Cargo Plane, HCP, is a research project that seeks to develop an aircraft capable of carrying heavy cargo over long distances and at high speeds. The project was initiated in 2017 by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, and is expected to be completed by 2021. But due to pandemic, project was delayed by 2 years till end of 2024. The HCP will be a large, unmanned aircraft with the capability to transport up to 10 tons of cargo over long distances in a single flight. The challenge lies in developing an aircraft that can fly safely and efficiently while carrying such a large payload. This requires advances in materials science, aerodynamics, propulsion systems, navigation systems, control systems and more. In addition, the HCP must be able to operate autonomously for extended periods of time without requiring human intervention. Exploring the benefits of a sea landing heavy cargo plane for military and civilian applications. Sea landing heavy cargo planes offer a unique and efficient solution for military and civilian applications. These aircrafts are capable of transporting large amounts of cargo from the sea to land, and vice versa. This makes them ideal for military operations, as well as for commercial logistics systems that require airlift services. With their high capacity, these aircrafts can be used to transport personnel, equipment, and supplies in a timely manner. Additionally, they can be equipped with militarized features to ensure safe transportation of sensitive materials. In this article, we will explore the various benefits of using sea landing heavy cargo planes for both military and civilian applications. Exploring the technical requirements for DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane. DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, is looking to develop a heavy payload aircraft that can take off and land on both land and sea. This project requires a deep understanding of the technical requirements for the design of such an aircraft, including its payload capacity, amphibious aircraft technology, and other engineering considerations. In order to meet DARPA's specifications for this project, engineers must consider several factors related to the design of the aircraft. These include payload capacity requirements, safety features, fuel efficiency considerations, and more. Additionally, they must also evaluate the performance characteristics of various amphibious aircraft technologies in order to determine which one will best suit their needs. By exploring these technical requirements in detail, engineers can ensure that they are able to successfully complete this challenging project. The cost factor for operationalizing a sea landing heavy cargo plane. Operationalizing a sea landing heavy cargo plane requires careful cost analysis in order to ensure the financial viability of the project. This cost analysis should take into account fuel efficiency solutions and maintenance costs in order to ensure that the plane is as efficient and reliable as possible. Additionally, other factors such as insurance costs, personnel costs, and storage costs should be considered when undertaking this type of project. By taking all these factors into account, companies can make sure they are making an informed decision when it comes to operationalizing a sea landing heavy cargo plane. What are the other alternatives to DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane? DARPA's Sea Landing Heavy Cargo Plane is an ambitious project that aims to develop a plane capable of carrying heavy cargo from sea to land. However, there are other alternatives that can be used for the same purpose. These alternatives include airships, hovercrafts, and container ships. Airships are lighter than air vehicles that can be used to transport large amounts of cargo over long distances. Hovercrafts are vehicles designed to travel over both land and water, and can carry heavy loads over short distances. Lastly, container ships offer a reliable way to transport large amounts of cargo from one port to another in a relatively short period of time. Each alternative has its own advantages and disadvantages which must be taken into consideration when deciding which option is best suited for the task at hand. What DARPA wants from industry. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency has tapped 2 companies to design, and possibly build, an experimental seaplane that can transport large amounts of cargo on the water. General Atomics and Aurora Flight Sciences, a subsidiary of Boeing, will develop their own competing designs for DARPA's Mobility Seaplane program, DARPA said Wednesday. DARPA has dubbed this program the Liberty Lifter Seaplane Wing in Ground Effect, or Liberty Lifter for short. DARPA wants this aircraft to be a long-range, low-cost aircraft around the same size and capacity as the C-17 Globemaster, which can carry more than 170,000 pounds of cargo, including a 69-ton M1 Abrams main battle tank, armored vehicles, trucks or trailers. The C-17 can also carry and airdrop 102 paratroopers and their gear, 34 patients on litters, or 54 ambulatory patients and their attendants. And DARPA has set some ambitious goals for the Liberty Lifter's sea capabilities. The seaplane DARPA envisions would be more robust than some of the Navy's in-water capabilities. Small boats, for example, are typically limited to so-called Sea State 3 conditions, where waves are about 4 feet high. But the Liberty Lifter would be required to take off and land in Sea State 4, which sees waves of up to about 8 feet. At Sea State 5, where waves are considered rough and reach 13 feet, these planes would still be asked to sustain operations. Sea State 5 is the point at which conditions start to threaten the Navy's ability to conduct resupply missions at sea between auxiliary ships and warships. The Liberty Lifter also should be capable of extended flight close to the water, DARPA said. DARPA is looking forward to working closely with both performer teams as they mature their point-of-departure design concepts through Phase 1, Christopher Kent, the agency's program manager for the Liberty Lifter program, said in a statement. Looking forward to working closely with both performer teams as they mature their point-of-departure design concepts through Phase 1. DARPA's interest in a cargo seaplane is the latest example of the military looking to adapt traditionally air-related capabilities to a maritime environment. The Pentagon is growing increasingly concerned about the possibility of a war with China, and a conflict in the Indo-Pacific region would require improved maritime capabilities. In 2021, for example, the Air Force Research Laboratory tested a ship-killing GPS-guided Joint Direct Attack munition specially modified to strike targets on the water. Also that year, Air Force Special Operations Command announced it would develop a prototype amphibious version of Special Operators MC-130J Commando 2, equipped with removable pontoons. The 2 companies vying to create the Liberty Lifter took markedly different approaches, according to concept art DARPA released. Aurora Flight Sciences, which is working with marine engineering company Gibson Cox and marine vessel design company Recon Craft, designed a more traditional flying boat aircraft, as DARPA called it. Aurora's design has a single hull, high wings, wide horizontal stabilizers on its tail, and 8 turboprops. Its wings would also angle down, though Aurora said they would not touch the water. Aurora said its plane would be able to carry 2 Marine Corps amphibious combat vehicles, or 6 20-foot container units. General Atomics, along with naval engineering and design firm Maritime Applied Physics, proposed a twin-hull, mid-wing design, which DARPA said is intended to optimize its stability on water. It would have 12 turboshaft propeller engines. The art also shows stabilizers on its dual noses. Instead of loading or unloading cargo from an aft door and ramp, as is the case for the C-17, General Atomics concept art shows its plane's noses lifting up and vehicles deploying directly from the front, down the ramps to a beach. DARPA in November awarded General Atomics an $8 million cost plus fixed fee contract for the Liberty Lifter program, and General Atomics said its award has the potential to grow to up to $29 million. Aurora's contract, which DARPA awarded January 27, was for $5.7 million, and could grow to more than $25 million if all options are exercised. These Phase 1 contract awards are for 18 months, including 6 months of conceptual design work and 9 months of design maturation, ending in a preliminary design review. 3 more months for manufacturing planning and test and demonstration planning reviews will follow. During the program's first phase, DARPA said it will work with the company's teams and other Defense Department organizations to refine the 2 designs, particularly to meet the military's operational needs and operating concepts. DARPA plans to start Phase 2 mid-2024, as more work to flesh out the design of the Liberty Lifter continues, as well as manufacturing and demonstration of a full-scale X-plane. DARPA expects to team up with at least one military service, as well as international partners, on Phase 2 as it works to further develop the concept into an operational vehicle. DARPA last month announced it had selected Aurora to start designing another experimental airplane that would use short bursts of air to maneuver instead of traditional ailerons or other mechanical devices, as part of the Control of Revolutionary Aircraft with Novel Effectors, or CRANE, program. Please check my other videos and links above. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider a like and subscribe.